This is kind of horrifying.
This is my meal. I call this girl dinner.
Girl dinner, girl dinner, girl dinner, oh, girl dinner.
This is no longer a girl dinner, because I can't even open this. A girl can't open this. My girl dinner would be just eating this straight from the jar. It's the kind of girl that I am. But some girls put more effort. Let me look for the biggest pickle. Oh my god, this is huge. There isn't a pickle that big. So I'm gonna cut this into orders. So we got the pickle cut into quarters, and that's it. The good thing about girl dinners, they're easy. You will be able to make them with strangest ingredients in your fridge. So we got a 4-cheese Mexican cheese blend. We're gonna make our little case for our pickle. And then I'm gonna dry the pickle with a paper towel, because that's kind of what they've done in the video. And whoa, this is getting ready really quickly. This is gonna work out. You know, this is actually working out. Can we flip it already? I think we need to wait for the cheese to get real crunchy, otherwise it will not move. It smells really good. This video is just ideas for girl dinners. You're welcome. I'm providing a service, as I often do in my channel. Is it ready though? Maybe this cheese was not the best choice. Oh, it's moving! Look! I can lift it on this side already. I think this side is basically ready. Just a little bit longer. I cannot believe this works. I was not expecting. It's definitely ready now. Oh my god, I can't believe that works. We roll it up. Look at that! It's like a girl dinner taquito. A taquito when you don't have a driver's license to go to 7-Eleven. Wait, is this for real? Is it actually ready? Execution, 10 out of 10. Recipe, 10 out of 10. That actually works. And it's not burned. So here we got a close-up of our taquito. It's basically a pickle on the inside and then crunchy cheese on the outside. Let's try it. That is delicious. That is the best combination. Hear me out. This with some McDonald's hot mustard. I'm creating my own girl dinner as we go. I think this will elevate it. The texture is perfect. The pickle is still crunchy and it's not weirdly wet. I was scared of some of the things we're about to experience in this video. Now I'm just excited. Now I'm just hungry. Thank you, TikTok. Thank you, girls. And let's use girls as anyone who likes strange snacking. You can identify as however you want to and still enjoy girl dinner. Let's go.
This is my meal. I call this girl dinner.
Girl dinner, girl dinner, girl dinner, oh, girl.
So we've got the bread toasting. In the video, the bread was real toasty. My bread was frozen as well. So I'm just gonna butter the bread before we go into the girl dinner spice, which is cinnamon and sugar. They used a whole lot of butter and they toasted the bread. Ugh, why is butter so hard to spread? This is already too much work for a girl dinner. Already not relatable. Let's flip it already, I'm over it. Okay, let's butter this side. I know these videos might seem silly, but sometimes you get the best ideas for whenever you want a snack and like you don't have all the ingredients in your house. These videos look kind of gross until desperate times hit your pantry. Like when you really don't have groceries at home, these videos come through and you want something sweet and possibly crunchy. This will hit. This bread is getting too soft. I don't know what I'm doing here. Maybe we need more temperature. I either switched it off or this is about to seriously toast up. I feel like in order for me to classify this an amazing girl dinner, I'm looking for two things. Few ingredients and the quickness of it. That's all I'm looking for. Let's do a toastiness reveal. Okay, that looks more similar to the video. Okay, that looks pretty good. So I'm gonna let it toast up on the other side. So in the video, they added more butter before the sugar. So I'm gonna add just a little bit more, just so that it sticks. A little bit more here. I've buttered this bread about 1,000,000 times. I'm gonna bite it and it's gonna slip out. I don't have cinnamon sugar, but I do have sugar and cinnamon separately. So I'm gonna add the sugar on top. That is weird. Sugar in toast. Ooh, the sugar is crunching up on the machine. This is not a good idea. It's gonna be a lot of cleaning up. So we got the sugar. And now I'm gonna do the cinnamon on top. This is cinnamon toast crunch for the girlies. It smells good. I don't know how to feel about it. Should we let it toast up a little bit more on the other side? So the sugar and the cinnamon kind of melts with the bread, and then the other side is also buttery. So this is probably very crispy. Crispy enough. This one's crispier. There you go. Girl dinner cinnamon toast crunch. Some of the sugar is gonna still be crunchy. Maybe that's where the crunch comes from. with the crunchiness of the toast. You can't even taste the crunchiness of the sugar. It's kind of perfect. I don't know how, but it tastes like honey. Why does it taste like honey? This is incredible. It's like caramelly, buttery. Oh my god. This is pretty incredible. This is a 10 out of 10 in execution, ingredients, flavor. The crunch, the butter with the sugary, the cinnamon. You cannot go wrong with this. This is the best one so far. I can't get over how insane this is. Review this for me.
Damn, it tastes like cinnamon.
Cinnamon toast crunch.
Yeah.
The girls
What
did
did
something.
The girls are growing. Hear me out. I love
This is my meal. I call this girl dinner.
Girl dinner, girl dinner, girl dinner, oh, girl dinner.
Thanks to this girl dinner TikTok, I found out that there is such thing as a pre-made, non-frozen, non-refrigerated pizza crusts. There's actually a few brands of this. I picked the smallest one just so that it fits in here. I was today years old when I found out that they make this. A pizza crust already made. Is he going to cook though? I think theirs was thinner in the video, but this one is smaller, so it'll work out the same. I'm trying to remember how they did it, and it was just a very similar tomato sauce. You know, it's a girl dinner. It's quick so far. I mean, we haven't done much. How is this gonna cook? That is the question. That's what everyone wants to know. And by everyone, I mean me, my stomach. Somebody send this to Gordon Ramsay to ruin his day. No, wait, send this instead, because the next step is just a slice of cheese. And I'm using American cheese. That is what they've done. Girl dinner. Next up, some parmesan. They use some weird parmesan powder. Mine is just parmesan. I don't know. It's what I had in the fridge. The thing with girl dinner is it's whatever your heart desires. And by that I mean what do you have in the fridge. I'm gonna do the parmesan. Not too much because they didn't do too much either. Some oregano. And I think that was it. This is the girl dinner pizza. This is a very important step. In order to recreate that this is going to be cooked in the oven. Is this going to melt? Is it going to pop the glass? Why is it getting foggy like this is going to explode? I'm scared. I will show you in a second whether this is going to cook or not. Play some Italian music because our Italian girl dinner... First of all, I think it's cooked. I think it worked. Girls are operating on a different level. Like, they really are. They're on a league of their own when it comes to the intellectual power and cooking. That did work, and it looked really bad, but now it looks kind of good. I'm not even joking. This was literally like a 4-minute pizza from beginning to end. It seems cooked. You know what? It is crunchy. Listen to this. It is actually crunchy on the other side. Like, listen to this. Not to put genders against each other, girls could change a tire, but men could never come up with a 4-minute pizza. Let's try our girl pizza. No, you don't understand. Wait, this is so good. It needs a little more seasoning, more salt, that's the only thing. But the base, this actually works. It results in a perfectly cooked, crispy in the bottom pizza base. I have no words. The cheese is perfect. Why does American cheese tasting like gorgonzola or something? I don't even know what gorgonzola is. Now, why is this great value American cheese tasting like camembert? Why is the great value tomato paste tasting like freshly picked tomatoes in the Amalfi Coast? I'm just saying words. And what I'm trying to say is this is really good. You can even fold it. Listen to this. It's so chewy. This is the perfect girl dinner. Everything's a 10 out of 10. I'm telling you, this video is gonna change a lot of people's lives. A lot of serious snacking is about to happen across the globe. You're welcome.
This is my meal. I call this girl dinner.
Girl dinner, girl dinner, girl dinner, oh, girl dinner.
This is the girl dinner that sent me into an existential crisis because this has been my mom's girl dinner my whole life. I have seen my mom eat this exact same dish prepared in this exact same way my whole life. And I never realized this was a girl dinner. That makes perfect sense. I'm having like a revelation. This is my Joker. When I realized my mom was having girl dinner before it was popular. So this is microwave rice. Wow. I'm gonna fluff it up a little bit. Wow, this is like the perfect portion for girl dinner, or in my mom's case, girl lunch. I hate the sound of this. This reminds me of going to the dentist. I can't explain, but it does. Every time I open a can, I imagine that drill. the terror, trying to figure out whether I should make eye contact with the dentist or focus on that single panel on the ceiling. So here we've got tuna, and I'm just gonna add the tuna on top of the rice. That is the girl dinner. This one is biblically accurate to TikTok. I mean, it literally looks the same. I'm gonna say something controversial yet brave. I would not feed this to Salem. I would feed it to myself, but I'm like, I've worked too hard for him to be eating this girl dinner. My mom eats this every day, I'm not joking. So let's add some soy sauce to this. I think that's what they were adding. Makes sense, a little bit of salt. And let's try out our girl dinner. Perfect. I mean, this is great. I would not go out of my way to make this because it's one of those things that it doesn't look appetizing. And the more I'm gonna mix it, the worse it's gonna look. But this is great. Does the job. It's a great quick snack. It's a perfect girl dinner and it tastes good. It's got protein, it's got carbs, it's got salt, it fills. It hits a spot, you know? Like if you eat a bowl of this and you're watching Netflix, you just know you're gonna have the best nap after. An amazing girl dinner. I'm not even the biggest fan of tuna, but when you add soy sauce to something happens, you know? For me, it would have to be kind of like a soy sauce soup. I know you're horrified, but this is actually how this would be my girl dinner. Now, ooh, it's like French kissing a fish. Like drinking a glass from the Atlantic Ocean directly. An amazing girl dinner. I really like this.
This is my meal. I call this girl dinner.
Girl dinner, girl dinner, girl dinner, oh, girl dinner.
It took me a while to realize what was going on in this girl dinner. Once I got there, I know they have to be up to something. This would be my girl dinner alone. This girl dinner is the most relatable because they prepare it on some kitchen towels. You know, all my girl dinners start like that. I'm like, I ain't doing dishes. It has to be prepared exactly like this. And sometimes straight in my hand. And if I'm really going through it, straight in my mouth. Anyways, so we're gonna use some pepperoni, or I think they might have used some chorizo. I can't find chorizo in America. I don't know why. So we're using some pepperoni. To the pepperoni, the girl adds a little bit of cheese, and we're gonna cut it with our hands. Oh. That is beautiful. When you see this in my kitchen, you know some serious snacking about to happen. And then the last thing that they add is a tacky. And that's when I realized they were for real, because this is something that is out of a chef. A civilian will not come up with this. A civilian is not worried about the textures. These textures, I just know are going to be perfect. So we're gonna fold our gourmet European snack with a little Mexican twist in the center. So this is it. This is what they call fusion gastronomy. Let's try it. That is perfection. That is the best texture that I've ever experienced, possibly ever. That scratches places in my brain that I didn't even know existed. The crunch from the tacky, the milkiness of the cheese, and the meatiness from the pepperoni. This girl needs a Nobel Prize. This is next level. This is a perfect girl dinner. You have to try this. This is so much better than anything you could spend 3 hours cooking. This will scratch your brain the right way. And if it was chorizo, it'd be even better. I think with cheese and this alone, that would be kind of incredible as well. Girl dinner is really a state of mind. Anything could be girl dinner. And this is a proof because we're making up girl dinners as we go. You adapt, you adjust, and you make your own girl dinner. So good. 100%. It's one of the best ones. And this one's a 10 out of 10 just because of how easy it is. You can make this vegan, just wrap some lettuce instead of pepperoni, and you're good to go.
That's my ideal meal. This is my dinner. I call this girl dinner.
Girl dinner, girl dinner.
Why am I shaking the olive oil? Not the European girl dinner, the plate of olive oil. Okay, I just want to clarify a few things. This is supposed to be the Mediterranean girl dinner, which is a plate of olive oil, salt, and sliced bread. I practically am part of the Mediterranean culture. I've never seen this. No, it's sliced bread. Maybe we dip bread in olive oil if it was good quality bread. Not this. This is kind of horrifying, but I'm still gonna do it. Oh, that is just not a sliced bread. Like, I'm sorry, but nobody, and I mean nobody, is doing this. Not near the Mediterranean Sea, not far away from it. Just nobody, ever. Let's try it. Okay, that kind of slaps. The reason why it kind of slaps is because this is probably inbuilt in my genes that I would enjoy this. I kind of like it. I hate that I like this. Literally bread with grease. This is also probably like 900 calories. It probably is. I feel like I'm gonna be moisturized from the inside out. Where'd you get your lip balm from? Bertolli? I cannot believe this girl dinner is enjoyable. The thing is, every single girl dinner is enjoyable because it comes from a place of desperation, of craving something that will hit the spot when you need it the most. I'm not surprised. Every single girl dinner here is going to be a 10 out of 10. I don't make the rules. Girls make the rules. The girls are girling. Yeah, again, I'm not joking, that probably was like 1,000 calories in oil. Why don't we just slurp it directly into my mouth? That probably is coming at some point in this video.
This is my meal. I call this girl dinner.
Girl dinner. Girl dinner. Girl dinner. Oh, girl dinner.
This girl dinner about to be eaten straight from the mothership. The thing that gets me the most with this one is how they use different pasta shapes and also how I always try to stay biblically accurate. It's whatever pasta shape you feel. So to this I'm gonna add some olive oil because that's all they've done. A little bit more. I mean, this is sad as it is. Let's make it pop. I think they do salt after. It's some kind of powder. I did a lot of salt because I want to feel something. And some Parmesan cheese. I use this shredded, mine is shaved. What's the difference? There is no such thing as measuring when it comes to girl dinner. It's whatever your heart desires. And you know, my heart desires heart disease. And I'm gonna eat it just with a fork straight from the bowl. Wait, because this is kind of giving pasta salad. It's giving. Why does it look so good? Let's get a little bit of pasta, a little bit of cheese. I love that it's two different pasta shapes. That tastes like pasta in Italy. Like pasta in Italy is so plain. This reminds me of that. Personally, for me, it would be too much effort to be cooking pasta for a girl dinner. Because then might as well just, like, that's cooking. That goes beyond the physics, the rules of girl dinner. But you know what? I would be lying if I say it doesn't hit the spot. Because it does hit the spot. It hits multiple spots. It said world tour. I love it. A 10 out of 10 girl dinner, for sure. The only thing is, it's a little bit dry for me, so I personally would have done more olive oil. And honestly, I would have done more salt. I do have to remind myself all the time that now I am American. I don't have free health insurance anymore, so I probably shouldn't be acting brand new, but here I am, acting brand new. That is better. I did something now.
This is my meal. I call this girl dinner.
Girl dinner. Girl dinner. Girl dinner. Oh, girl dinner.
This is a girl dinner, low effort cheese toasty, and I love everything about it. So we got the mini tortillas, some shredded mozzarella. Funny how most girl dinners involve cheese. Makes you think. Diamond's a girl's best friend? More like Sargento. Sargento? That's a brand of cheese, right? More like Great Value. To this we're gonna add the meat, which is Oscar Mayer, close second to being a girl's best friend. I don't remember how they've done it, but I'm gonna fold it like this, and I'm just gonna put it, because we're gonna fold it, so then we're gonna flip it. This makes sense, science, maths. So I'm gonna flip it alongside the ham after. And this will be our girl dinner tapas, or girl dinner grilled cheese. This is already giving. I feel like I can already flip it. This is what it's giving before we flip it. Honestly, it cooks very fast, and it goes very crunchy. And when you're done, you get a girl dinner taco grilled cheese collaboration. This is the most fun one to make. This could be considered a hobby, in my opinion. Wait, why does this look incredible? This looks like something that you get at Taco Bell. They used to be in the dollar menu back in the day, but now it costs $8.99. Honestly, Taco Bell, what is going on? I stopped going there completely. Like, you guys have lost the plot. You are not Chipotle, because you've never given us food poisoning. Some of these are like falling apart a little bit, so let me... Ooh. Not the steamy girl dinner meat. Why is the meat getting sweaty? There's two things in life you should never question. Where do we go after we die? And what is Oscar Mayer's meat made from? You don't want to know. So this is it. Let me unplug our girl dinner machine. I'm gonna flip them one last time. This is very fun to make. I feel like I got a job at Taco Bell. Perfect. So here we got our dinner, and this specific girl dinner is paired with a gourmet beverage of fresh dairy and Nesquik. Like, it is what it is. It's chocolate milk. Personally, I probably wouldn't pair this with chocolate milk. That is a strange combination, but when you think about girl dinner being any part of the day, anything your heart desires, it kind of makes sense. It's almost like a pregnancy craving. This is very close to pregnancy cravings. Now, why is this delicious? Why is Oscar Mayer tasting like fancy gourmet? I want to look for a cheesier one. This is given. We almost got the stretch. This is probably what a cheese toasted tastes like from a hospital. But somehow it gives. Hear me out. Never mind, close your ears. Don't hear me out. Take it back. I take it back. And the Nesquik chocolate milk. Interesting. I'm not crazy about this. Something about the chocolate flavor after Oscar Mayer. This personally would not be my girl dinner. Maybe separately, with an hour in between them. But the actual snacking, 10 out of 10. Honestly, I love it.
This is my meal. I call this girl dinner.
As soon as I saw this one, I saw what the girl was eating on the plate, and instantly I'm like, I know what that is. I have one in the freezer. This is my girl dinner. I actually already had this in the freezer. I have about 20 of these. This is what I eat on my everyday life. This is actually my girl dinner, except for the carrots with peanut butter. What is that all about? But these are just microwavable meals. Some people might find it depressive and sad. For me, it's convenient. It makes me not want to have to think about food. Like, I'm just like, I'll just put it in the microwave when I'm hungry, and then I don't have to waste time. This is girl dinner for the professional working CEO girl, which is me. That's my brand. I also have the Max one, which is if you're a hungry girlie. Sometimes you have to mix it. There's weird waters going on. I'm not joking. These meals can either be gross, disgusting, or good. Sometimes the chicken tastes like Oscar Mayer. Sometimes it tastes worse. When your mom says we've got Chipotle at home, that's essentially what this is. I've had worse. This is actually a pretty good one. It's really weird to see somebody else's eating my girl dinner. Now let's talk about the peanut butter carrots. That's where they lost me. Dipping carrots in peanut butter, I'm not sure about this. We've got a whole carrot. Do we have to peel this off? No, I'm gonna wash it. That is a strange girl dinner. Almost too much peanut butter. Okay, never mind. I love it. That is delicious. That is an amazing girl dinner. I take it all back. A spoon of this, and it's tasting like a Saturday night on a budget. Wow, it's Saturday night right now, and I'm on a budget. This is great. What an amazing time to be alive and be a girly. You can just broke a shoes or something. Why am I biting so aggressively? Peanut butter's not going anywhere.
This is my meal. I call this girl dinner.
Girl dinner. Girl dinner. Girl dinner. Oh, girl dinner.
So I've got some boiling hot water here that I just microwaved, and when I tell you, my jaw dropped. I fell on my knees at Walmart when I realized that some people, baby food can be somebody's girl dinner. That makes perfect sense. I do love baby food. Sometimes there's these crunchy baby snacks from the baby section that are so delicious. The last time I had this, I was probably crawling. I could barely speak, 2 or 3 words, November of last year. So this is a wheat cereal with milk. I mean, it's Cerelac, like everyone knows this. This is one of those things that everyone has as a kid, and I haven't had it since. This will be interesting. I like it when it's very thick, and I like it when there's chunks in it. That is non-negotiable for me. I'm gonna need a lot more than this. This is not even beginning to Cerelac yet. I don't want to get rid of the lumps because that's my favorite part. Texture. Okay, I feel like that might have been a little bit too much, but that's how I used to like it when I was a kid. I literally used to eat it like this. This explains so much. Can't believe I'm not taller. Should be taller. This one might be a little bit too lumpy, but it's fine. I imagine that if you've never had this as a kid, you're probably horrified right now. Wait, I made it way too thick. Let me water it down a little bit. I've ruined it now. This is kind of how I liked it now. I know it might seem horrifyingly chunky to you, but that's how I like it. Oh my god. The memories. Wow. This tastes like crying before going to school every day. I'm not joking. That's what it tastes like. Oh man, that is so good. Milky. If you've never had it before, it tastes like blended milk with cookies. No graham crackers, maybe like a vanilla, like a baby vanilla cookie. It's so good. I don't think I want to know what's in it. Do I want to know? Maybe, oh my god, the ingredient list. Why is the ingredient list so long? Why is there calcium carbonate, potassium phosphate? Why is there copper in it? Copper sulfate. Why is there niacinamide? Isn't that poison? No, because I'm joking, but I'm also not joking. It tastes so good though. Wait, this is 60 calories per tablespoon. I added probably like a good 10 to 20 tablespoons. That means this whole bowl is 1,000 calories. That has to be wrong. There's no way. This label is incorrect. But it's so good though. Even if it was 6,000 calories, still worth it. Honestly. This is an amazing girl dinner. I was just surprised that baby food could be girl dinner, but it makes perfect sense when I think of it. What can I say? This video was full of 10 out of 10s. There's no point even rating any of these. It comes from a place in your brain that only good things can come out of. So that explains how this whole thing went down. That was an interesting video. I feel like TikTok, whenever it comes to a TikTok trend, it never disappoints. It's always an interesting experience that I'm glad we shared it. If you like this video and if you want to see a boy dinner version of girl dinner, this is also a thing. I would love to film this for you guys. Give the video a like, subscribe, and switch my notifications on, and let me know in the comment section, do you want to see boy dinner? And also, let me know, what is your girl dinner? Mine is probably cheese toasties, tomato soup, made with pasta sauce. That is 100% mine. So let me know what is your girl dinner, and I might actually make a girl dinner video from you guys' comments, and I will credit you. So if you have a YouTube channel, I'll credit your YouTube channel in the video. That would be a lot of fun. So keep it coming in the comment section. I love you. Don't forget to subscribe, switch the notifications on, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye bye.